Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the before of my dear friend Kelsey's hair. It's just kind of brassy and some of the blonde pieces are kind of splotchy, so we're about to freshen her up. So what I have here is Kadus with 20 volume Redken pH bonder and Goldwell Colorance 9GB. So let's get to it. So what I'm doing is splitting her hair. I just sectioned the back section away so it was away so I could work. Then I sectioned this like front little hairline piece, and you'll see me, she's a hairstylist by the way, so I'm just kind of explaining what I'm doing to her so she knows what's going on. So yeah, I'm just taking these two little sections, weaving some pieces out, teasing, and then going in with my highlight piece. I'm doing a highlights for these pieces around her face to pop it out and brighten her up because we are refreshing her hair. Then I'm just going to leave that front section out till I get to the top. Now I'm going to do two back-to-back lowlights, and what I do is just take a section, weave it out, and then I paint the lowlight on just like if I were to be doing this as a highlight piece, but I cover all the light sections. So then I'm doing another inch up and doing the same thing, weaving out a small weave, goodness, and then putting that 9GB. This is just a really subtle low light just to make sure everything is blended and create just a little bit of dimension, but it is a level 9 anyways, as you know, so it's not gonna be dark or anything, but it's just gonna create some blonde dimension in there. So then I'm taking another section, weaving, teasing, painting on some lightener, folding that back up, and I'm going to the next section, which is also going to be a highlight. You can kind of see where that splotchy blonde is, so we're just eliminating those pieces right there. So again, sectioning it out, weaving, teasing, painting, you know the drill, people. And then I have one more section of a highlight, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add another low light in there just because I felt that it was going to be too highlight crazy towards the top and I wanted to create more dimension. So I just take that last section with a highlight, then I lift up two of my highlights and I'm going to do this low light in between the first highlight section and the second highlight section, if that makes sense. So just weaving a couple of those pieces out and putting this low light in there, and then I'll move on to those two front pieces. I'm going to split this section in half and work with two different pieces just so I get a really blended, really popped front face framing piece. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. But again, weaving, teasing, and painting, and that's pretty much how it goes throughout the rest of her head, so keep watching. in the back, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be bricklaying some lowlights down towards the bottom of her neck. She does have an undercut, so she has like about 2-3 inches shaved underneath there, so we're not going all the way down. And we also want to keep some of that light down there so that when we cut in some layers and some texturizing pieces, it's not just a big chunk of light on top and the bottom's all dark. So we are eliminating that problem. I'm just bricklaying a couple pieces of the low light, and then I'll do some highlights where I see fit. And so yeah, it's different on every client. I just look at the hair and see where I want to add some depth and where I want to add some light. So just use your professional opinion and figure that out on each of your clients. Alright, toning time, my favorite! So what I have here is Shades EQ 7N, 7P in the bowl, and then in the bottle is Colorance, which is Goldwell 10P. So I'm just rinsing her out. She just sat with the pH bonder on her from Redken. Step 2. Now I'm just going in with this shadow root, the 7N 7P from Shades EQ, and I'm just putting it all over her light pieces where they blend in with her dark to create that really seamless blend. That's what a root toner does. And I'm leaving the front pieces out because I want to keep those pretty bright, and I'm just going to do that at the very end after I put the root toner on everything. So I'm just going through section by section, and I'm going to go down even further than where I did highlights today because she still has some of those old highlights that I just want to make sure blend into the rest of her color. So yeah, that's why I'm going all the way down and over where I didn't even highlight today, because she has those pieces, as you can see down there. And you will see her little undercut there, so don't be afraid, because some people ask me where the rest of her hair went down there, because they'll see those little pieces, but she just has an undercut. So that's it. And then I'm doing the front pieces right there to make sure that they keep the brightness around her face. Then I let that sit on for about 3 minutes, and I'm going in with the 10P from Colorance. I've been really into Goldwell colors lately. I use the Goldwell shampoos, and I love them. So I've been looking at Habit stuff, and I really like their colors, and so I was like, why not try some Goldwell stuff? And I've been really liking it. It's a lot different than Shades EQ because it is a thicker color and it takes a little longer to process, but I'm loving the shades they have and the tones they have, and been using them for lowlights and root colors, and I love how like neutral they are, because I used Logix for a long time, but Logix is just so warm and I could never get the exact color that I wanted, and these tones are really rocking with me. So this is what it looks like blow dried. I mean, I love it straight, so I put straight pieces in there and wavy pieces because she did want it wavy. So this is just me waving her up, and then I'll show you the end result. Okay, I'm using the Babyliss curling iron with a 1 1/4 inch. Love this curling iron. Everybody uses it, and it really truly is amazing. It lives up to all of its expectations. I'm just going in with the hairspray from Matrix, and then I'm using the Kristen S, her texture spray, and I'm just going through and kind of pulling out the pieces and brushing that and putting that up into the hair, because you really want to put the texture spray inside the hair, not just on top. And then just brushing it out, and look how freaking beachy she looks. I'm like, can I please have this hair on my head? One day, maybe, one day. But this is the end result, straight, and you can see how beautiful and seamless it is. Seriously, guys, I loved this color, and I was jealous because I wanted it so bad. But thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and follow me on Instagram at Hair by Lexi Dawn. Bye, guys!